couple years ago, I heard a story about a young man that really intrigued me. There was a young man that was a high school athlete, had everything going for himself. He led in football, he led in track, and he even led in wrestling. He had a full ride to go to the University of Florida because he was such an awesome athlete. And the story goes that this young man one day took a drive down Interstate I-275, him and 3 of his cousins. As he was driving down I-275, his tire blew out. And when his tire blew out, someone hit him from behind. The car hit him from behind and continued to go. This collision was so powerful that this young man's car went over the interstate. 25-foot drop. His cousins that were in the car were ejected from the car, and he found himself fighting for his life at the bottom. He collapsed both of his lungs, he dislocated his legs, and when the paramedics came to the scene, that young man, that athlete, that all-star, he was pronounced dead upon arrival. Well, a couple years ago, that young man was me. I'm Labrawn Saffold, and I was an athlete in high school, had a lot of things going for myself. I led in different sports, I kept my grades up, and I just knew for sure I was going to be a Gator because of all my accolades. Nonetheless, something changed on July 7, 2003. Within a blink of an eye, I found myself fighting for my life. And as I laid in the hospital bed for months, I laid there and I started to question God, why did you take away my ability to walk at 16? Why me? And God just continued to give me the comfort, telling me that, Labrawn, if you seek me, I will provide all your needs, all your wants, and everything that you can ever imagine. So I decided to stop making excuses. I decided to stop making excuses for myself and to stand in the belief that God will provide. I decided that despite of adversity, despite of not being able to walk, despite of fighting for my life, I would trust God. I've trusted God despite of my situation. I spent months in the hospital, but after I left the hospital, I decided it was time to really stand up for what was right and stand up for myself and stop making excuses. I now live on my own, completely on my own. I drive with a hand control. I go to college, and I work with a lot of NFL players. I've had the opportunity to travel the world and speak to people about overcoming obstacles and focusing on dreams. I even had an opportunity to go skydiving. I believe that if the dream is big enough, the facts don't matter. But I also believe that no matter how hard life seems, I will still conquer my dreams. Even when things seem to go wrong, I've kept my goals in sight because it's not like me to give up the fight. I've cried tears of pain, but I cannot keep sitting around in sorrow. My determination and eagerness has helped me through tomorrow. Temporarily, life's doors, they shut in my face and they slowed down my pace. But rather than giving up hope, I've gained more pride. I've taken what I have and I continue in stride. My body's like a battery. It's just not fully rechargeable. But the longer the road is, the slower I have to go. Nothing will make me stop. And if I drop, I will pull myself to the finish. Most people know me for being tenacious. My character and personality has brought me through the rain. Now I see the rainbow, which symbolizes my life is not in vain. I can easily say what I can't do if I never try. Nevertheless, it is up to me to take what I have and to go far. I am now wise and I know how to improvise. With college in my path, there is knowledge I will have. I went from being a teenager to a man, and I still stand. I still stand. And I want to encourage each and every one of you guys to stand, despite of what life may bring, despite of the obstacles that you may see in life. I want to provoke you guys right now to stop making excuses, because I've chose to stop making excuses, despite of being in a wheelchair. That's all I gotta say. I'm out.